We all have a story to tell. Inspire the journey. Mission to help the youth. Share, love, hope, renew. Created by Ryan Powers.
Walter!
Yes, Marion!
I think we need to have a talk with Jose. I'm concerned he's having a hard time in school.
Well, he's doing his homework right now.
Yes. Anyways, I'll still call him. Jose!
Yeah?
Jose, are you having a difficult time in school?
Nah, man. I just had a crazy dream about this assassin. He was a raptor.
Yeah, well, are you having a hard time at school or not? Wait, you were supposed to be doing your algebra.
Yeah, I know. To be continued.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ryan with Inspire the Journey, as if you don't know. So this is episode 2 for chapter 2. And I am going to be talking about how I always wanted to do voiceovers for TV shows like cartoons, claymations. That's something I've always wanted to do since I was in elementary school. And then when I got into 6th grade, that stayed with me. And I used to do a lot of drawing. Yeah, I forgot bug spray, whatever. I used to do a lot of drawing, like anime style stuff. And as you can tell from the beginning of the video, I have a variety of voices I can do, which I can do a lot more than that. And when I was really young, there was a specific TV show that caught my eye named Dinosaurs. I'm going to put in a clip of that in this video.
Well, because if this is the year 60 million and 3, why is next year 60 million and 2? Why are we counting backwards? What are we waiting for?
And then there was another movie that was it's made out of stop motion film. They were like clay dinosaurs. I'm gonna try to Google it and see if I can figure out what it was.
But some dinosaurs had rows and rows of huge teeth. They were the carnivores. Yeah! That means they'd only meet floppy Jews, man. Sometimes they ate other dinosaurs.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
But the largest of the giant dinosaurs was a plant eater.
Then, like, of course, there's like the Muppets, with Jim Henson in Eureka's Castle. There's all sorts of shows that made me want to do that someday when I got old. That was something I forgot to mention in the first chapter, and that's because ultimately I forgot about wanting to do that in middle school. It's like I said in the last video, I got, pulled down from that dream of pursuing art to a degree. I used to draw, like I just said a minute ago, I used to do a lot of anime stuff, but I'd create my own characters. And there was like a comic book that I started in 6th grade. The guy was a ninja. His name was Rizzo, and he protected people from murderers and killers and stuff. He had a cool sword. And the name Rizzo, I got that from a guy named Jonathan Rizzo. One of my family members dated this guy named John Rizzo, and from what I heard, he was a really nice guy. He'd do anything to help anybody. And I think I actually met him once or twice at a family party. My cousin was meeting him to go out, get pizza, and he never showed up. And it's because he saw a guy hitchhiking. On the side of the road, well dressed. He had a suit on, briefcase, and the guy's name that was hitchhiking is, I think it's Gary Sampson. And if you recognize the name, then you'll understand where the story is going. So John, being a nice guy, young, I think he was only in his early 20s, was going to meet one of my family members, go get pizza, and he saw the guy hitchhiking. He pulled over to help him. The guy said his car broke down, and because he looked like a respectable gentleman, he was dressed in a suit, no briefcase and all, he let him in his car. And things took a turn for the worse. The guy had him pull over, said, if you do everything I tell you to do, then you'll be okay. And he brought John out into the woods, and I won't get into details, but things weren't okay, even though he listened to what the guy said. So this video is kind of explaining a few things. First of all, don't pick up hitchhikers, okay? Some say that's common sense, but not always, especially if somebody looks respectable. You can't trust many people in this world, especially strangers. You learn that in elementary school and middle school, stranger danger. You know, if you don't know somebody, don't go with them and whatnot. And yeah, so John, even though I didn't really know him, he kind of inspired me to create a cartoon character to help people, that would help people. But I only did that, I think, for a year or two, like up until 7th grade. I had a lot of issues in school with focusing, you know, friends, and first teacher I can remember having a problem with. I won't say her name, but I remember her name. She used to call me up to the board to do math problems on purpose because she knew that I didn't know how to do them. And I remember this one specific day, she's like, see, this is what happens if you don't pay attention. You'll end up like Ryan. And that created a lot of problems for me in 6th grade. I started sitting in the nurse's office, not just because of bullies, but because I didn't want to see that teacher. She was pretty wicked. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. That happened a few more times throughout middle school and high school. The problem is a lot of teachers, they can't connect to some of these kids. Like, it's not that they can't learn, they're going through things that you don't know about, or they just don't care about. So yeah, that's something I'll get more in depth into in another video, but for this video it's mostly about the creativity. And I'm really proud of my baby sister Alyssa. She's 13 and she's currently really artistic. She's been doing a ton of stuff, and she reminds me of myself a lot, and I try to give her advice on how to do things, and you know, doing your homework right when you get out of school on Friday instead of waiting until Sunday night. So I tried telling her, I was there, that's exactly what I did. And you know, how did my lifeline go with school? I didn't finish college. I'm lucky I graduated high school, and I really shouldn't have, because I didn't have the math skills for sure. If you ask me something simple now, I'm like, let me get a calculator. And yeah, Alyssa, she does a lot of stuff with anime drawing. And being 13, I keep telling her, keep trying to tell her things that I did that ended up being the wrong way, and like most people, you have to figure it out for yourself. So I told her, most importantly, don't give up on your art skills. That's something she can actually pursue a career path with, and I really hope she sticks with it. In this video, I think I'll add in a little clip showing some of her artwork too. My little sister, she has a talent. And yeah, eventually, maybe someday, I might actually pursue doing voiceovers like how I wanted to since I was a child and, you know, young teenager. And doing voice imitations, it's something that ended up actually getting me in a lot of trouble in middle school, which you'll end up learning more about in not the next video, but maybe the one after that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. I'm gonna go shoot episode 3 now, so stay tuned. God bless, and I love you all. See you soon. Take care.
Jose, are you having a hard time at school?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time kind of fitting in sometimes, you know.
Yes, well, we all encounter times like that sometimes, Jose. We always need to look at the bright side of every situation.
Yeah, Grandpa, I think you might be right.
Your grandfather's always right.
The end.
Jose!
Yeah?
Jose, are you having a difficult time in school?
Nah, man. I just had a crazy dream about this assassin. He was a raptor.
Yeah, well, are you having a hard time at school or not? Wait, you were supposed to be doing your algebra.
Yeah, I know.
To be continued.